see it in their eyes?
See what, Clarence?
What do they call it these days?
What would you call it, Clarence?
A budding bond of connuptial affections.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Keep watching.
Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Hot dog, just like an organ.
Beautiful.
You know, I told Harry I thought I'd be bored to death tonight. I'd knock down 3 people to get the stuff we're wearing here. You know, the old wet dress of yours.
Do I look as funny as you do?
I guess I'm not quite the football type. You look wonderful, though. You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you're the prettiest girl in town.
Well, why don't you say it?
I don't know. Maybe I will. How old are you anyway?
18?
18? Well, I was just last year you were 17.
Too young or too old?
Oh, no, just right. Your age fits you. Yeah, you look a little older without your clothes. I mean, without a dress. I mean, uh-oh.
Sir, my train, please.
A pox upon me for a clumsy lout. Your, caboose, my lady.
You may kiss my hand.
Hey, Mary.
I throw somebody down the street, down the street, down the street.
All right, I'll throw a rock at the old Granville house.
Oh, no, don't. I love that old place.
No, you see, you make a wish and you try and break some glass.
No, George, don't. It's so full of romance, that old house. I'd like to live in it one day.
In that place?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't live in it as a ghost. Now watch, right on the second floor there.
What'd you wish, George?
Not just one wish, Mary. A whole hatful. I know what I'm going to do tomorrow, and the day after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. I'm going to shake the dust of this crummy little town off my boots, and I'm going to see the world. Italy, Greece, the Parthenon, Colosseum. Then I'm going to come back here and go to college and see what they know. Then I'm going to build things. I'm going to build airfields. I'm going to build skyscrapers 100 stories high, bridges a mile long. What? Are you going to do? That's pretty good, Mary. What do you wish?
A buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight?
Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight?
A buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight?
And dance by the light of the moon. What do you wish me for the rock?
No,
Come on, Mary, tell me.
If I told you, it might not come true.
What is it you want, Mary? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
Well, then you'd swallow it. And it'll all dissolve. Moon moves you chew out your fingers and your toes and the tips of your hair. Am I talking too much? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kiss you.
George!
I'm going to kiss you. Come here. Mary? Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
Over here, behind trash cans.
All right. There you go. Wait a minute. This is a very interesting situation.
Please give me my robe back.
Man doesn't get in a situation like this every day.
I'd like to have my robe.
Not Bedford Falls, anyway.
Ugh!
No. I heard of things like this, but I never.
Shame on you, George Bailey.
Oh, no, this requires a little thought here.
I'm going to tell your mother on you.
Oh, she's all the way up on the corner there.
Then I'm going to call the police.
They're downtown. They'd be on my side, too.
Then I'm going to scream.
Oh, no. They make me sell tickets. No. Point is, if you want to get this road back, I'll make a deal with you, Mary. Okay, Bill.
Oh, George! Come on home, your father's had a stroke!
I'm sorry, Mary.
George, come on, hurry! Isn't he gonna kiss her?
Criminy, man. Did you hear that George's father had a stroke?
Yes, what is that exactly?
Clarence, stroke is a very serious business. It happens when the brain's blood supply is set
apoplexy?
That's right, Clarence.
Oh. That's bad.
That's right, Clarence. The clock is ticking here. Might I suggest that we get back to building and loan? Please. Let's move along. Keep watching.
Oh, now, George will be here any second now, I promise.
We're waiting on George again, but I don't know if we can start the meeting or not.
He'll be here in a second, I promise.
Okay. He'll be here. Okay. I promise. Mr. Potter, can we just wait a couple more minutes?
Yes, but we're always waiting for the babies.
He'll be here very soon.
Sorry about that.
Well, George, I know you're anxious to make train.
Oh, I have a taxi waiting downstairs.
I want the board to know that George gave up a trip to Europe to help straighten things out here at the building and loan. Good luck to you, school, George.
Thank you.
Now, I'd like to get to the real purpose of this meeting, to appoint a successor to our dear friend, Peter Bailey.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to get to my rulings.
Wait just a minute.
Wait for what? I claim this institution is not necessary to this town. Therefore, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to dissolve.
You hear with that contemptible buzzard?
Mr. Chairman, it is too soon after Peter Bailey's death to even talk about law forming the building and loans.
Peter Bailey's been dead 3 months now. I second Mr. Potter's motion. Very well. In that case, I'll ask the 2 executive officers to withdraw. But before you go, I'm sure the entire board would like to express its deep sorrow in the passing of Peter Bailey. It was his faith and devotion that are responsible for this institution.
I'll go further than that. I'll say to the public, Peter Bailey was the building.
Oh, that's fine coming from you, Potter, considering you probably drove him to his grave.
Oh, Peter Bailey was not a businessman. That's what killed him. Oh, I don't mean any disrespect to him. God rest his soul. He was a man of high ideals, so-called, but ideals without common sense can ruin this town. Take, for example, this loan here. Yeah, for that fellow Ernie Bishop. He sits around all day on his brains in his taxi. Well, I happen to know that the bank across the street turned down this loan. Oh, but then he comes here, and we're building him a house worth $5,000. Why?
Well, I handled that one, Mr. Potter. All his papers are there, his salary, insurance. I can personally vouch for his character.
Friend of yours?
Yes, sir.
Did you see that? If you come and shoot pool with one of the employees here, you can borrow money. What does that get us? A discontented, lazy rabble instead of a thrifty working class. And all because of you starry-eyed dreamers like Bailey stir them up and fill their heads with a lot of impossible ideas. Now, I say,
Now, hold on. You hold on a minute. Now, you're right when you say my father was not a businessman. I know that. Why he ever started this penny-ass building alone, I'll never know. Neither you nor anyone else can say anything against his character. Why, in 25 years since he and Uncle Billy started this place, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right?
You tell him, George.
He never saved enough money to send me to college, let alone Harry. But he didn't help a few people get out of your slums, Mr.